think we are quite lucky. Yo, what's up? Heesley here. Welcome back to the channel. Nice to see you again. Thanks that you found the way back to the channel. Much appreciate that. Guys, we are in week 6 of the Berlin Marathon training block here, and I haven't recorded anything yet so far of week 6. So it's time, right? We have an easy run schedule today. Nothing more than 5 minutes warm up in heart rate zone 1, followed by 45 minutes in heart rate zone 2. Absolutely low intensity, and the reason is simple. Tomorrow, Sunday, is my long run, and that should be the main focus of this week. Yeah, basically that's also the reason why I didn't really take out the camera, because that wasn't really important. Well, I will tell you in a bit what actually happened during the week, but yeah, main focus is tomorrow. So today is more or less a recap kind of video. I mean, but it's very important anyway. Don't get me wrong, any run we are doing out here is part of the journey, and that's why one more time I'd like to invite you to follow, come along. If so, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and even more important actually, if you are into running, I post all the runs we are doing here together at the beach on Strava. So if you're active on Strava, follow me there, leave a request. The link is in the description and at the end of the video. Would be nice if you make it until the end. Right, that's been said. Let's get ready for today's run. I get my bottle up there and start. Currently here in the warm-up part, chilling. Really nice Saturday afternoon, about 3 p.m. I woke up quite late, and if you ask, well, he actually looks tired, then yeah, that's probably true, and for 2 reasons. This week, to give you a little recap here, started on Tuesday with a faster session, a so-called over-under interval run. What is an over-under interval run? Well, simply explain, you basically just take the middle of your heart rate zone 3, and then there's an interval coming that asks you to go a bit faster than that. And the next interval is, well, go a bit slower than that. Well, that's heart rate based, but when it comes to pacing, I, in my case, ran at a pace of 5 minutes and 30 seconds for the under part, and about 5 minutes and 15 seconds per K, or even slightly faster for the over part. And then after that over under part, there was a rest part as well, and I think we did it 5 times. This interval package or set was sandwiched by a warm-up part of like 20 minutes and a cool down of 10 minutes. So that was the Tuesday. Actually really nice. And then Wednesday, again, there was something with speed, but this time it was clear that it has to be a bit faster. 10 times, what was it, a minute? Yeah, I guess a minute in heart rate zone 2, 10 times. And in between we had not a rest part. Well, actually it is a rest part, but it's called floating. So it's not just like walking or heart rate zone 1. No, just keep on running in heart rate zone 2, or at a pace, in my case, 6 minutes and 30 seconds per K. Right, so, and as well, sandwiched by a warm-up part of like 15 minutes and a cool down. So I was really speed related actually, how we started week 6 here. So, and then we had, by the way, the warm-up is up. We start the heart rate zone 2 part here. All right, probably I'd like to go not that fast again, because the focus is on tomorrow, the long run, if possible 25 Ks or even 3 hours. Let's see, but that's quite a challenge. Haven't done this for a while, and therefore we started the week quite intense, and now we had that little drop. I will come back to it in a bit. Yeah, before we actually finish the week very strong and intense again, not by high intensity, but when it comes to mileage and duration that we out here running and moving. All right, so Tuesday was in the books, Wednesday was in the books, and now we had Thursday, run number 3. And if we change here, my arm. Thursday, exactly. We had, actually it was meant to be intense heart rate zone 2 run at the upper end of my heart rate zone 2. For me, let's say 148, 149, even 150 would be still fine. That's actually what we did. We started with the warm-up, 5 minutes, about 600 meters in distance, and then from that point on we tried to be in heart rate zone 2, the upper end, until the 6K mark. And then from that point until the 8K mark I decided to speed up a bit. Not just a bit actually, but run at a pace of 5 minutes per K, and that would mean heart rate zone 4 again. Right, so all in all it was 8K, about 50 minutes, felt really good. So basically 3 sessions with speed involved, if you think of it, over under intervals, then heart rate zone 4 intervals, and then that faster finish 2K in heart rate zone 4. Yesterday, Friday, after run number 3, I decided to dive back a bit, and the reason is simple. If you follow me on Strava, you see that I just walked. I had a crossover session and I walked. I got asked about a month ago to hang out with friends, and we found a nice little bar, let's say, where you can eat and drink. It was really nice. Sorry by the way for the bad audio quality. It's a bit windy. The reason why I decided to walk to that little bar, obvious and simple. I wanted to limit myself when it comes to how many beers I drink and how much food I eat. Well, if I would have eaten too much or drunken too much, too many beers, then I guess that wouldn't be a good idea to wobble back here. No. So I wanted to find a good limit, but still be able to join and enjoy the evening together with my friends. It was a really nice evening, seriously. And I can't wait actually to to do this quite soon again. Now you know what happened so far during week 6 of my Berlin Marathon training. We have 20 weeks to go in total. So yeah, I would say this is quite an effort already that we've reached the end of week 6. But yeah, I can definitely see improvements. Jesus, yes. Really nice. Great stuff. Great stuff. I'm really pumped. I'm super motivated. This training block started a bit weak, but now I think we are absolutely in the rhythm and we know what's in front of us. So the goal we have in mind to run a sub 4 in Berlin and maybe Chicago is crucial. If I think about this, every time I'm out here running, then this is just pure energy for the mind, for the body. And if you got your session in, when you execute it well, and you see the results at the end of each and every single run, you're getting the confirmation you were searching for. And then now you're already ready for the next day, for the next session. Promise, such a boost. Alright, so running here at a pace of 6 minutes and 30 seconds, what is quite fast, especially during that super humid afternoon here. But we are able to maintain heart rate zone 2, and I'm constantly talking during the last 2 Ks. Crazy stuff. So after 2K now, I switch off the camera a bit. I'll be back with the next update at the 5K mark. So until then, I focus on my breathing pattern, because that's always an issue here when it's that humid. But yeah, let's get this done first. All right, see you in a bit. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Come on, we're winning. It's just an easy run, but this feels really good today. Come on, let's get it done. We're doing good, guys. We're almost there, 5K mark. So time to give you an update. So we have current pace of 6 minutes and 25 seconds per K. Quite fast, amazing. And we are able to keep the heart rate, let's say between heart rate zone 2 and 3, 150 in my case. We are 31 minutes and a bit into the run. Well, 4.8K. So 3 to go. Or when it comes to time, less than 20 minutes. 18 to be precise. Let's go, guys. Come on. Let's go. Come on. quite lucky. If you can yeah, see the clouds, then you have an idea. And there's rain going down, quite intense. There as well in the background. Yeah, probably you cannot really see it, but I see it. Yeah, well, you see there's a big cut here. There's thunderstorm going on, or like heavy rain, and there in the background it's all good. So quite lucky. I even appreciate the sun. Sometimes it's out there, sometimes not. Really nice. Alright guys, just a bit to go. Come on, bring it home. You can do it. Again, thank you very much that you made it already until this point of the video. Haven't eaten anything yet, so well, it's 4 p.m. Doesn't really make sense to eat something now, but just maybe wait 2 hours and then yeah, eat a good dinner, and that's it. Fasting here, lose a bit weight, it's not a bad idea, yes. All right, come on guys, let's get it done. Heart rate now after the 5k mark is a bit too high, and since I started talking, 160. However, my breathing is all right. I can feel that we are not really exhausted yet. Well, actually I am. That humidity and heat is dramatic, epic, not really nice, but I take it because I know running in the heat builds up that crucial heat resilience that we can have benefits from when we go to Berlin in September and maybe face like 15 degrees Celsius. That would be amazing, because throughout the summer season here on Okinawa, probably until end of November, even December, it's going to stay exactly like that. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and that's it. There's no much change going on. See you at the end with the numbers. Let's go, come on. Guys, that 50 minutes easy run is in the books. I'm really happy. Actually at the end, the last 4k, I went too fast, and before I noticed it, it was too late. So I decided to keep up that pace at like 6 minutes and 15 seconds per k. In my case, absolutely the middle of heart rate zone 3. Well, that's it. It's in the books, and it's all about right. So let's go over the numbers. Hope the stone is not too hot. No, that's fine today. All right, just wait a second here. We have, hope you can see it today, 52 minutes, 8.0 run the distance, or 8k. Average pace 6 minutes 30 seconds, 580 calories burned, and an average heart rate of 148. And that was done by 50% in heart rate zone 2, that kind of pace, and then 50% in heart rate zone 3, that kind of pace. So all in all, I think even the average is quite good. Yeah, even though it's not an 80-20 ratio here when it comes to intensity, but it's all right. We have a lot in front of us. Not only tomorrow, when I tackle my long run, like I try to get 3 hours in, regardless the distance that I have at the end. I just want to have that 3-hour mark somehow, because I think that's also part of the motivation. Sometimes just a single figure can be very motivating. But also today we have something in front of us, and that is, you might guess it, shopping. I'd like to get a t-shirt and just feel good about myself, treat myself right, and use it again as a chance to walk. It's also actually preparation for tomorrow. Not just not doing anything, but just keep on moving, keep on moving. I think it's very crucial. And basically that's my routine when it comes to race day. This Saturday I'm walking and walking and walking, and also that Friday before the race I'm just walking around. I'm not going to any shakeout run. I'm not trying to put any kind of stress onto the body or into the system. I really try to reach my full potential by not doing nothing, but doing something that is very, very healthy, to keep the body moving at a very, very low flame, and then just get ready for the explosion on race day. Basically that's what we are going to do today. Keep on walking and get ready for tomorrow's long run. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, would be nice if you follow the journey. Let's get it done here together. And again, the link for Strava is in the description and at the end of this video. That was the last time I'm going to mention that. I think, yeah, if you're new here to the channel, it would be a great chance for you to figure out how it is to get deep insights how marathon training actually looks like, because I'm sure there are not many runners out there who are exactly showing this. You know, they give you a recap, they give you the blossom, but we are starting with the seed that you have to put in the soil first, and then thrive and get the best harvest you can think of on race day. Right, that's been said. Let's go to the shopping mall.